Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be May favorites. Yes, it is almost June and it is going to be 105 degrees in Las Vegas today. So summer has most definitely arrived and I'm kind of excited. I actually like warm weather. I love everything about warm summer nights, and yes, it gets ridiculously hot here in Las Vegas, but I don't mind it because we have beautiful weather pretty much year round. So I can handle a couple months of just like, I guess, scorching heat. And I do take some trips outside of Las Vegas to get away, so that helps. Anyway, I have some products that are gonna help kind of get you through the summer, just help you with some maybe summer issues that you might have. Dry hair, frizzy hair, not wanting to show your legs off, maybe because they're pale, or you've got vein issues or whatnot. So let's dive right into the favorites. The first product you may have seen before, it is the like on other channels or tips and tricks things, and this is Trader Joe's Organic Virgin Coconut Oil. Now this is for anybody who has really dry, damaged hair. This is probably the best hair mask that doesn't cost a fortune. I think this whole jar was maybe like $8 at Trader Joe's. I take a big glob of it and I put it on my hair and I let it sit for like an hour or two, and just, I suppose you could go sit in the sun and like let your hair bake a little bit. But when I shampoo and rinse my hair and then dry it, it comes out so soft and conditioned, and I've spent so much money on deep conditioners, and this one really like blows them away. It is so amazing, and you can use it on any dryness on your body. So if you get dry hair in the summer or you have damaged hair from bleaching, definitely try the this coconut oil, just for coconut oil. So that is my first favorite. I love that. I'm using it like once a week is what my stylist recommends because I am so like blonded up. Next, I was going to, well, I went to Minnesota a couple weeks ago for a family, well, a friend's event. My family lives there too, but when I went there, it was really cold and really rainy. I mean, Minnesota is a beautiful state, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the time I spent there. Winters are awful, but anyway, when I went there, it was like in the 60s and it was raining, and I'm not used to that anymore. Like, I used to have like a whole arsenal of products to help combat my frizzy hair, but I didn't have them anymore because I don't have that problem here. It's obviously a very dry climate, so like humidity's like, if the humidity's 20%, we're like, ooh, that's high humidity. But there it was like 100%. So I needed something to help with fight the frizz when I would do down my hair. And I had remembered in the past liking something from Suave. It was like an argan oil leave-in treatment, and then I would blow dry my hair and it really helped with the frizz. And I didn't want to spend a lot of money on products for just one weekend, you know? And so I actually had like a living proof set at Ulta that was like a whole no frizz set. I was gonna buy it, and then I thought, that's just dumb. Like, don't spend that much money on something that you really don't need besides for this weekend or weekend. I was there for like 5 days, so 4 or 5 days. Anyway, I did pick up this hairspray. It is the Suave Professionals Smooth 72-Hour Frizz Resistance Luxe Style Infusion Firm Control. This stuff was awesome. I mean, I went crazy spraying my hair down with it, but it didn't get sticky. It doesn't smell bad. It doesn't give you helmet head, but it really kept my hair looking really good. Especially, I mean, when you're working against 100% humidity and rain, and you know, you're really, that's, you know, trying to paddle upstream or swim upstream against the waves. I don't know, but it's not easy, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So this is an amazing product. I'm actually going to take this with me next month, or this month, because it's almost June, to Newport Beach. I go to Newport Beach every year with my family for vacation, and that's, you know, on the water, beach near the water, so that gives you a lot of humidity and my hair gets frizzy. So I'm definitely bringing this, and I paid, I think, like $3.50 at Target, something around that. Okay, next up is legs. A lot of us don't really like our legs that much anymore. They may be in good shape, but like as you get older, the veins start making an appearance, and especially at the back of your knees, and they just don't look as pretty. Or maybe you just are pale and you don't want to self tan, and you don't want to, obviously you don't want to tan, but or go to a tanning booth, but I'm sure a lot of you have seen this too, but I'm going to show you how I use it. This is the Airbrush Legs. I recommend this to everybody. I use the tan, and then I mix it with a little bit of a shimmer product. This is $1 Million Tan All That Shimmers Dry Oil Shimmer. Another one, a couple other ones that are good are the Scott Barnes Body Bling in Platinum or Original, and then also Carlene K Shine Bronzer. And then I think Melanie Gleam by Melanie Mills is another. Just nice shimmer oil, and it gives you just such a beautiful, it's not like the shimmer isn't overpowering. Like if you don't need to cover any veins or any discoloration on the leg, you can just use a shimmer product like this. But a lot of us, we want to just give that even look to our skin, and you don't want to wear pantyhose. So yeah, it just really smooths out the leg. I mean, it's such a saving grace product. This is the $1 Million, no, not million, is that $1 Million Tan? Is that what I said? Yeah, $1 Million Tan, All That Shimmers. It's a beautiful, like light bronze. It's not too over the top shimmery. It just, especially in the evening and on your legs, it just gives such a beautiful glow to the leg. So I'll use the combo like on my legs, and then I'll just use the $1 Million Tan on my arms alone, and then I'll mix a little bit of the combo on my chest just to kind of even that out. You know, I have some old sun damage and discoloration there, so I'll just like to smooth it all out, like to really just perfect my whole, any skin that's showing. The only thing I would not do is I would not sit on a white couch. I also do not, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it won't rub off somewhat on your clothes. I do let it dry before I get dressed, but I have had to take dresses to the dry cleaner solely because I have gotten body makeup on them. But it does come out, but that's that. So moving on, this I'm really excited to tell you about. It is the Hard Candy Glamouflage Foundation. I am in light medium, which is an amazing color for your NC30. It is like perfection. It is not too yellow. It is not too pink. I do not like the applicator. I mean, I wish there was some, I don't really understand it, but now I've kind of gotten down a good application method for it. I just kind of swipe this on my T-zone area, take my beauty blender, and it's like brushing on flawless skin. I'm telling you, I'm not going to do a full review of it right now because this is not a foundation review, but I'm just telling you, I'm just amazed every time I put it on. And I've only had this for about a week, but so if you had asked me like earlier in the month, what's your favorite foundation, I would be saying the MAC Pro Longwear and Nourishing that I reviewed, and I still love it. But then this came along and I was like, damn, $7, this is amazing. I would say it is medium to full coverage. You definitely can build it up to full. It's just this really interesting liquid to powder, but not so powdery. Like I couldn't use the new YSL one that dries to a powder finish because it just was too dry. The powder finish was like too powdery and it made my pores look large, and this just gets rid of all my pores. It's long wearing. It's not like so much coverage that you feel like you're suffocating, and for $7, definitely try it out. Unless you're somebody who's just like a tinted moisturizer person, doesn't really like a lot of coverage, then don't do this, but it is awesome. And then the next thing I picked up with the other Hard Candy product is this Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. This was either $7 or $8. I love this, and it's a favorite, but let me tell you, the spray comes out so fast. The first time I used this, it was like just right in the face. And I'm used to like a nice mist, like you just mist a couple times. This is like, bam. I mean, and I was soaked. My whole face was like dripping. It looks like I just went swimming, but I didn't dare touch it because I didn't want to mess up my makeup. But it took a couple minutes and it dried. It was like no problem. Here, I'll do it for you on camera. Here we go. Okay. Oh, see, that wasn't so bad. It's actually kind of getting better, but it definitely leaves like a wetness that you're gonna have to wait to dry. And don't be surprised if the first couple times you use it, because this now is probably like my fourth, because I did try this video a couple minutes ago and it did actually shoot me in the face. Probably should keep that footage, but I think it was out of focus. So yeah, this one, it just kind of goes at you, but if you can deal with that, it definitely does work. It doesn't feel sticky once it dries. You just don't touch it. Like if you feel like you're like sopping wet from it, don't touch it. Let it dry. It will dry. It won't mess with your makeup. It's fantastic. And then my final favorite is this brush from Sigma. It is the Winged Liner EO6. My flight was delayed coming back from Minnesota for like 5 hours, and Mall of America is right across the street from the airport. in Minneapolis. So we went there and I went to the Sigma store, and I got this wing liner EO6. A lot of you, if you've seen my videos, I do kind of struggle with wing liner. Not on other people. Other people, I can do it in 2 seconds flat, but on myself with my hooded lids and they kind of downturn, it takes a little bit more effort, and one always comes out better than the other. And I just thought I wanted to get back into using some of my gel liners that I've neglected, like my Inglot, my Morphe, and I've got a ton. But this is really awesome. It really helps really just get that wing easily, no problem, especially if you use tape. But what I like it even more for is to tight line, to go underneath the lashes and then get in your inner rim. When you want to put black in that inner rim, you just kind of press it down, and it's excellent for that. And I think it was like maybe $14. Really, really good brush. Highly recommend this. Unfortunately, I am not popular enough to be offering you a Sigma coupon code, but I know that other YouTubers do have an affiliation with Sigma, and they have coupon codes at the bottom of their videos, or you can just Google Sigma code. Usually it's 10% or 20% or something like that. So, and then finally I have 2 kind of failures for the month. This one is the Maybelline Brow Precise Eye Studio Pencil. I wanted to do a one brand tutorial for you guys, and I have mostly, like as far as drugstore brands goes, I can actually do a full face with Maybelline products. That's pretty much the only brand I can do a full face with, but I didn't have a brow product, so I thought, well, I'll go buy a Maybelline brow product, and it's terrible. I mean, well, first of all, I need to sharpen it, but when you apply it on your hand, well, not your hand, when you apply it on your eye, you can even see right now, I think it's chunks. It just was, as I was drawing my brow on, it was like chunk, 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 like things you just had to kind of like whisk away. And then it doesn't last at all. Comes right off, like one little rub and it would be totally gone. I like that it has a spoolie on the end, but that's like all the good things I can say about it. Yeah, it definitely needs to be sharpened, but it's too creamy. Like it doesn't have any like stickiness to it to grab the hairs. I don't know this, if I got a bad one or it's just garbage. Okay, and then finally, I got this New York Color Expert Last Lip Lacquer. The color I got was, this is new, it's Chelsea Cherry Blossoms. I think I paid like $3 for it at CVS. And I was really excited because I like a full color gloss, and when you swatch it on your hand, it does look like it has have some nice pigment to it. It's nice baby pink, but when I would put it on my lips, it was I have a thing with lip glosses. If they drag, like if they skip, and what I mean by that is I would put it on and I would go back and forth. You know, sometimes you do that with your lip gloss, and as I would go back and forth, it was just lines, like just lines of color across my lips. It wasn't like a nice uniform glossiness, and they're not even that shiny. So, you know, even though it's inexpensive, I mean, why waste your money? And so in my opinion, this was not really worth the money either. I got 2 colors. I can't even find the other color I bought, and I'm not that disappointed. But that's my kind of 2 like duds for the month. But the other products I highly recommend. I hope that they're products that might be useful for you this summer. And as always, if you have any questions, please let me know. Please comment. Please follow me on Instagram at RisaDoesMakeup. To all my subscribers, I appreciate you so much. You have no idea. Every single one of you. I am so happy that you take any time out of your day to watch my video. It means so much to me. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all very soon.